Hello and welcome to Wingin It. So it is tournament gameplay time once again here, and we've got a brand new tournament on the go. So this is the Lucky Lake Duck Dash. And it's a pretty straightforward format, best of 3 single elimination knockout. So we did a couple of seeding races to determine what the seeding is going to be for the bracket, and we've already played one round here. So we did technically get a first round bye, given the number of entrants. We won our round 2 best of 3 2-0. And that brings us here into what is round 3. And we have a very, very formidable opponent coming up against us here in Otolila. So we've done our flip. We won that flip, and we're going to go first in this game 1 of potentially 3. So we'll get this invite sent out, and we'll get stuck in. And yeah, let's see what the starting hand has in store. Not the great wetland options that I would hope for, however. Bird counter and a blackbird in the tray does make things a little bit more interesting. So yeah, how is the feeder looking? It's looking okay. It's looking okay, pretty healthy. Yeah, definitely want to go for that blackbird now. I'm kind of thinking chickadee is a good cheap forest option. I'm kind of tempted by this tanager as well. It does tempt me. The only thing really I don't like about this bird is 2 worms. So you have to spend a turn picking up a worm and then playing it. So it's not ideal, but it's definitely not a bad option. But there is another chickadee in the tray, which, again, I wouldn't mind getting my hands on that as well, just as a way to kind of get that food production really going, and maybe get an air sando situation going on here. Get some caches and some food in the forest, and get some cards and some tucks and eggs in the wetlands with that blackbird. So could be an option. Could definitely be an option. So yeah, I'm thinking go greedy with the cards rather than the food, because if I'm going chickadee and nuthatch and blackbird, I only need worms and seeds. I don't need to bother with keeping other foods. If I keep extra cards, I can discard that for specific food, or even tuck on the blackbird. So I definitely like the feeling of that. And even, I mean, I could go egret into blackbird. If I'm able to get, for example, chickadee as well as the blackbird, I could easily play both chickadees, get a bunch of food, and then on that last turn of the round do a double play egret into blackbird. It's good for this end of round and the next one, and potentially the one after that. So that's a nice little backup option, I think, to have. But yeah, main plan is going to be this chickadee and the blackbird in the tray. And yeah, hopefully, as I say, hopefully we can get our hands on that other chickadee, because I do quite like that. I do quite like that as a 2-bird forest, double chickadee. I think a lot of people don't like that, but if you're able to get 2 points when you're getting food, it just gives you more options, I think, later in the game to be able to take those couple of pieces of food and not feel like you're wasting those turns, because you're still getting points when you're doing it. But that's a long way. That's a long way ahead. Not even had a turn yet, we're already thinking about the final round. So yeah, we'll see. Obviously, we'll grab the blackbird first turn, but we'll wait and see what else we can get our hands on after that. Alright, here we go. It is on to our first turn. And Otolila is keeping just a single bird, so maybe not such a good starting hand for them. Just keeping that one bird, but Storm Petrel appears for them, which is definitely not a bad wetlands option to be going with. So if they haven't got card draw, they might go for that. And it might leave me the tasty chickadee that I am hoping I can get my hands on. So we'll see. It is going to depend, obviously, that one bird they've kept, if it's a forest bird or a wetland bird, and it looks like it was essentially a forest bird, because they have picked up the Storm Petrel. So we're going to go chickadee. Oh, well, I would have liked to see that in my starting hand. It's probably a bit on the late side. for that to come up now. But yeah, there we go. They take it. They surprise us there, but they don't have a cherry, so bunting could be a little bit of a tricky one to make that work. But yeah, I think we can progress as planned here. We'll get the forest set up, get a bunch of food. I don't think, sadly, we are going to be able to do egret into blackbird, which is a bit of a shame. But I don't think it's the end of the world. I think certainly, yeah, there you go. They're going to go for the storm petrel. I think being able to just kind of get this food production going, and then, like I say, these extra cards, I'm not going to be able to draw loads of cards. So actually, having some extra cards there, so if I draw something good, I've got something to tuck. It's quite a nice option. Okay, black-throated diver. Interesting. So they picked up the storm petrel, even though they had the diver. So they're getting very aggressive on the card draw, and maybe not so much on the food access. So we'll see. We'll see how that plays out. But yeah, for us, we're in a good position here, I think, with this this double chickadee forest. So we'll look to use that to our advantage. But yeah, I wonder. I don't know. They might struggle a bit here without the food access, not having the cherry for the bunting, and I think that waxwing could be a good shout for them with extra cards. But again, you need cherries, so they've gone for food. I wonder if they're going to try and force this feeder to get reset a bit. Certainly wouldn't blame them. But yeah, I'm going to have to take food here, so they are going to get a reroll. But yeah, I don't know, it's tricky with the diver first, because you only have one egg slot. So I don't know, maybe they're going to force bunting now, and then lay eggs. I don't think they can get two birds in the wetlands for this end around, so we'll see. See how that plays out for them. But I think we're going to play our blackbird next, and start drawing cards. I want to see what cards I can get first. Ooh, or maybe not. Oh man. Oh, that's so tricky. The crow's really good for them. I really want that coot, because that's going to make for the perfect air sando material. And it hits my bonus card. But giving them crow, I can't give them crow. If they have crow bunting grasslands, that's just too good. So I think I have to play this defensively, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So be it. So be it. I think we can hope to find more tucking birds with the blackbird. Just drawing a few cards, get that down. Yeah, there you go. So the bunting's gone down. So we'll play our blackbird here. As much as I say, would like to pick up that coot. This is a huge point swing on the end around, so it's gonna have to be done. Yeah, we're in a decent position, but definitely not liking what I'm facing here. But yeah, definitely. Oh, there you go. Well, there's a tree swallow, so I might be able to get my hands on that. Man, yeah, I just had to deny that crow. I don't like it, but needs must sometimes with this game. So you're forced into those horrible decisions. But yeah, feeder's looking good for them with the bunting. They're drawing cards. Oh, that's the annoying thing with the diver is it resets the tray. So even if they're not going to deny that swallow by taking it themselves, the tray's going to get reset, and I'm not going to get to see it, which is a bit sad. But that said, black-bellied whistling duck, prime air sando material. So could definitely go for that. And yeah, I think it's a shame because there's not many seeds there. Snow bunting. Snow bunting works. Probably better than the whistling duck. Get rid of you. So yeah, they don't have any tucking birds yet, but they might do. They might do at some point. So that'd be a nice option to have. To go with the snow bunting. Yeah, I think I'll put that in the wetlands and start drawing more. It's going to save me the eggs. I can draw 2 cards, tuck 1, get an egg. I think that's going to be my plan now. Eurasian hobby. Okay, I wonder if that's just an option because they're going to have loads of cards right with this diver. It's just a way of maybe cycling that feeder a bit, but we'll take the snow bunting food while it's there. Because yeah, problem with this indigo bunting, you can get stuck sometimes. You can get stuck on the feeder, not being able to get the food you want. So it's nice to have some kind of option here with the hobby to go and yeah, reset the feeder and get a bit of different food as well. Because sometimes, as great as worms and cherries are, sometimes you do need something a little bit different. So they're just going to keep laying eggs for now, though, while the food is there. And yeah, I think we're just going to play snow bunting and get to digging. Because as I say, we're going to need to look at cards. We're going to need to score points here and see where that takes us. But end of round could be an interesting one. I wonder if getting this woodpecker down could be a way forward. It's not bad for the forest. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, they've gone for food. What food have they got? Are they lining up storm petrel? There's 2 fish there. I can't remember if they picked up. Did they pick up the waxwing? I think I'm going to go for food. I'm going to reset this. Yeah, okay. We'll take a seed. But these rerolls, these are excellent rerolls for indigo bunting. So it's working out quite nicely for them here. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what they do. I think, like I say, I'm just going to start drawing cards. See where that takes me. Hope for some nice filling for this air sando. Some nice big grass and birds. Okay. Yeah, they're going for cards. Ooh, common chaffinch. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. And a nightingale. Yeah, do I get rid of nightingale? I don't really want to give them food, so I think I do get rid of it. But yeah, chaffinch is nice. Hits the bird counter. I can put that in the forest. And yeah, my air sando. It's coming along. It's coming along. So we'll take it. But yeah, I might. Yeah, they've gone for food. I was gonna say I might have to go for food and play this woodpecker to look good for this end of round. So we'll do that. Man, all the worms. But that's okay. Yeah, we'll take 2 worms. And then we can play this. Oh, we could play it in the wetlands, actually. Put this in the forest. But we've got options. We've got flexibility. That's the main thing. Okay, what have they done? Grosbeak. Okay, so they're kind of It's interesting. They're kind of pivoting almost away from this bunting. They don't want to rely on it solely for their food access, but yeah, grosbeak is a good one. So we can tie if we play this woodpecker. And the question is going to be, where do we put it? I kind of want to put it in the wetlands here, because I think this is going to go in the forest. And I can use this to get some caches. And with those 2 seeds right there, as they are, I'm going to want to draw cards next turn, so that works for me. And there we go. We tie another end around. Hopefully we can get some grass and birds and look good for that next one. But here we go. Okay, European Roller, unironically, could be amazing here. Because that does fill 2 columns and hits the last end around. So Magpie could work as well. We're going to pick up this Roller. And yeah, we're going to cache here. And now, do we tuck the crow? I think we do tuck the crow. So yeah, I think we can draw cards a few times here. Play the chaffinch, gain some food, get a bunch of tucks, and yeah. Then I think we can have this Roller in reserve for the end around. Okay, they've gone for food. I might play chaffinch now, just in the hope that they reset that feeder, because I want a seed to cache. So yeah, I'll play that now. Would also be potentially a good option for the grasslands. But when you look at these end around goals, nothing's really telling you to go grasslands here. You know, sometimes you get those egg ones, birds in grasslands, that kind of stuff. But none of that here, so I'm free to mess about with an air sando with no repercussions, so I'll take it. Okay, Godwit. Godwit's a good bird to get for them. Another bonus card, add some more cards. Do we go for cards or food? I might go for food because there are 2 rodents there and I'm going to need 1. So I can go for food. And then I can take cards and then I can look at playing this Roller. Magpie could be good, but I don't think they're going to lay eggs that much. But they don't have any right now. We'll take the 2 rodents. I think we will. I think at the very least we'll tuck this. I don't think we're going to have space for that, so. Yeah, we'll go cards next. And then it might have to be food again. Then play this Roller a bit. I can't see them getting no worms. I can't see them getting to 3 columns, so I think did they lay eggs? Yeah, they did. I think this Roller is going to help us tie, so that's going to be nice. But let's take cards. Those are both terrible, and I think we will cache. I could take, and then force. I have to force down the Roller anyway. No, I think I'll cache. We'll tuck you. And yeah, hopefully. I was going to say, hopefully they lay eggs again. They did. Please leave me a worm. Or at least give me the option to re-roll. Okay, they've left me a worm. Right. So I think... Let me do that. I think we tuck those 2. And I'm not sure, honestly. I'm not sure if I've ever played this bird before. So this might be a first. I think this is certainly a first in the tournament game. But I think it works here. It's 3 points. It's going to get me a tie on this end around. and it's gonna loop it into stalk. How long have they had wood stalk? White stalk. How long have they had that up their sleeve? That's an interesting one to keep it. Yeah, let's play. Let's play our masterpiece here, European Roller. So that gets up to 2 filled columns, which is very nice. But yeah, they've got a lot of bird points down. This kind of scares me. Like just in bird points, well, they've got 20, 30, 38 bird points. We're only on 24. So they are definitely looking good. But we do have tucks and caches, and we're going to get a few eggs as well. So, and of course our bonus card is doing well. So there we go. Another tied end of round goal. Probably not going to be a tie on the last one. I think they do have that one somewhat in the bag. But that little bustard, I wouldn't mind getting my hands on that if I can. That's another good option for filling my my air sando. But yeah, this white stalk. It's late, but it's still good. It's still a point bomb, and maybe they'll get some extra cards, or just mess me up, which is what they've done by resetting their trace. So we're gonna go for cards, and yeah, I think we just do this. I think we just draw for a bit. As long as there's seeds there, we still get some points. It's probably 4 turns left. I think draw cards twice more. Take food once. Tuck the spare cards with the chaffinch. And then hopefully I've got a big point bird to play with that extra food I'm getting on that last turn. Like I say, busted would have been nice, but yeah, any sort of big point bird. If it can go in the grasslands, I'll be happy. But any sort of big point bird, I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. Okay, whooping crane. I would have taken that. I would have taken whooping crane. Not to be. Flamingo does hit bird counter, but probably not. Probably not going to be an option here. I think I'm going to chuck an egg, because I'm going to fill up otherwise. So yeah, we'll take, cash that even, not take, tuck that. So we'll do one more turn. One more turn taking cards. Then we'll take food. We'll get 5 points when we take food, because we'll get 3 tucks and 2 caches. And then we'll play that big point bird that I'm going to manifest into existence. What am I looking for? Any of those bonus card birds, I suppose, would be a good one. Okay, they've reset me the tray again. Golden Eye. I actually could get 4 points off that. Oh, I mean, Benelli's Eagle, what a time for it to come up. Good lord. Okay. So much for having extra cards to tuck. But behind the chaffinch. Oh man, what do I do now? Yeah, that's it. I think Flamingo does go. Yeah. I mean, we obviously play this, right? We obviously play this. Do I just play it and then draw cards again? So I'm not going to have any cards to tuck on the chaffinch. I can't see them resetting that feeder, unfortunately. Famous last words. Well, it's at the seed anyway. Okay. I wonder what their last play is. They've got a lot of food. Did they pick up that heron earlier for the double play? I don't know. Anyway, we have to play Benelli. Yeah. We'll just play it. I suppose we could lay eggs. Lay eggs is still 4 on that last turn, so that's probably our best bet. We've got the extra food, so don't mind that. Yeah, score. I don't know. It's not looking great. We get 4 points plus another 4, 87. But it's not bad. But they've got a lot of bonus cards. Even more now with Puffin. So yeah, the bonus cards could be what swings it in their favour. But yeah, not a whole lot of eggs. Only 3 eggs. No tucks and no caches. So we do have a bit of an advantage there. But let's lay eggs. Yeah. Not much really else to think about there. So we do lose the end of round. But we couldn't do a whole lot on that one. We go into the score. So yeah, I don't know. It's all going to be on their bonus cards. But I'm not feeling super confident. Look at that. 52 bird points. Only 6 bonus card points though. Okay. That's very reassuring for us. Because as I said, they don't have the eggs or the tucks or the caches. So hopefully, yeah, look at that, 17 cache food. And indeed, that is where we are going to bring it back and win this game. So 87 to 77. Man, they must have got so unlucky on these bonus cards. Yeah, look at that. One-off platform builder. I mean, these are good bonus cards. Like these 3 in particular. Rodentologist and Omnivore and Food Web. But you only get 6 points combined between them. And yeah, missing out on platform builder. That's unlucky. That's definitely unlucky. We had obviously a bit of good fortune there with the bird counter, but did Benelli swing it enough? Potentially it did. You know, you're looking at 10 point margin there. What was my plan if I found something else? I suppose I would have still got 5 points gaining food and then points for playing a bird, but yeah, that Benelli's eagle. A lot of points. A lot of points to be getting down. And certainly, I mean, if they'd got that instead, you know, you're looking at Rodentologist and you're looking at Platform Builder, so definitely a dangerous one there. But a win is a win, we'll take it. And yeah, as I said, best of 3, so it's not over yet. We do have at least 1 more game to play in this series, and potentially 2 more. So if you want to stay tuned, stay up to date with those, then you can hit the subscribe button and you get notified when the future parts come out. But in the meantime, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.